Well, hello and welcome. Seeing faces out there is just so glorious. The last time I was up here was Christmas Eve, and there were very, very few people here due to the pandemic. So it is wonderful to stand up here and see so many people. And hopefully over the next coming weeks, the numbers will grow and we'll see more and more faces. It is a joy and a privilege to be able to be part of the service here today, to be part of this Welcome Home service. The last 18 months have been very hard for all of us in so many different ways. We have all been deprived of celebrating different milestones. But imagine what it must have been like for parents having babies during this time. A life event that should have been a time for celebration where they could show off their new arrivals. But instead, they were having to stay at home and not be able to take them out. Before lockdown happened, I knew of a few church families who had just announced their pregnancies. And usually we would look forward to seeing the first baby scan pictures, see the growing bump, and share in the joys and support of the difficulties that pregnancy can bring. Anticipation and conversations would be had over the gender of the expected baby, and discussions will be had on names. Usually we will be able to support expectant parents throughout their pregnancies and in the first few months of a baby's life. The joy and privilege of being able to support growing families was taken away from us, which saddened us greatly, and still breaks my heart that we weren't able to do that. We hope, though, that you were aware that many of us were praying for you as we heard about any difficulties that you may have had and things that you're experiencing. And we gave thanks and we heard about the safe arrival of your babies. However hard it was and disappointing we felt on missing out on sharing your pregnancy journey, we're aware that for you, you missed out on many of the support networks that would usually have been in place. Being able to have close family and friends surround you, having your church family with you, and even the support from health carers was limited due to COVID-19. As new parents, you missed out on showing off your new bundles of joy and being able to share in the excitement and miracle of new life. Today, we want to be able to put some of that right by welcoming your babies, some of whom aren't quite so little now. And we want you to be able to feel the proud parents showing off your little ones. If you're able and happy, would you please come out to the front with your babies, or maybe you just feel more comfortable standing where you are. Is anyone brave enough to come to the front and stand? We've got one family. Let's give them a round of applause as they come to the front. Sorry, I just found it really, really emotional seeing you all, and actually you were deprived of so much, but so were we. It's just so lovely to see you here. In a moment, in true St. John style, we are going to celebrate the arrival of your children by popping a cork of champagne, which unfortunately we can't share as we still have some restrictions. Robin, I don't know if you'll be safer up here. However, each one of our new families will have a little goodie bag to take home, and they will be able to celebrate at home later. Or maybe they'll go to the churchyard, I'm not sure, but they will be able to celebrate. James, have we got James? James is going to be singing a blessing over the new babies, including his own. Not just yet, James, I'll tell you when. And we would like you, as the church family, because all these families are part of our family, you should see in your chairs a baby sheep, and you should have access to a pen. We would like you to write a prayer or write a welcome to one or more of these babies. There's baskets at the back, you can put them in afterwards. So we're going to have our big St. John's welcome. Then James will lead us in the blessing song. So are we all ready? Yeah. Are we all ready? Right, 1, 2, 3. Woo!
Bless you and keep you, make his face shine upon you and be gracious to you. The Lord turn his face toward you and give you peace. Amen. 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 May his presence be upon you and 1,000 generations, and your family and your children and their children and their children. May his favor be upon you and 1,000 generations, and your family and their children and their children and their children. May his presence go before you and behind you and beside you, all around you and within you. He's with you, he's with you in the morning, in the evening, in your coming and your going, in your weeping and rejoicing. He's for you, he's for you. Amen. Can we say it together? Amen. 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 The Lord bless you and keep you, make his face shine upon you and be gracious to you. The Lord turn his face toward you and give you